Hey folks, how you doing? Little sick last couple days. My body probably couldn't handle all the excitement and great fun we had at Jeff's place, Tuffthumbz. So I got a little sick. I want to show you, I have a couple things for sale. I'll figure out throw it into this video to do it all together. First, this one, you've seen this one, that's the really nice reverse tanto with the Orange Matrix C-Tek handle. I really like this one, great slicer, great like all around EDC knife if you're into fixed blades, or in the role of small self-defense or small utility knife. It will handle a lot of things because you have a lot of belly. It can be used, I guess, for a skinning knife good. Only thing is, the handle is not what we would put on the typical skinning knife. It's, you know, kind of fancy. It has the titanium pins that are anodized blue, which came out pretty sweet in my opinion. I like it. I like how it pops that blue in that orange. This is one of my favorite small knives that I did. I really like how it turned out as a whole package. The sheet, very nice blue Kydex sheet. Again, also very pretty cool one. This one, the whole package is sweet. And another thing on mine, I'm gonna put this one. I don't know if somebody's gonna take it. It's not cheap, you know, $5.50. I know it's expensive, but you have 24-inch long, 16-inch blade, 3V. This 0.21-inch thick stock, 1.5-inch wide. Now this thing had been proven and tested thoroughly outdoors, so you know you're buying real working tool. And people like this. When I went over the Tuffthumbz, I like this one a lot. It's not as cool as Excalibur, just the cool factor, but it works just the same. Except this one is more towards the machete type of tool. Excalibur is a little more into the hatchet side of the tool. But it is a great working tool. Have that urban Kydex. It's a really cool grain wood. Still till this day I don't know what type of wood it is, but it is really cool looking. There's very nice grain in it. So like I said, not sure if somebody will buy it. If nobody buys it, I'll be actually happy about that too, because I really like that tool a lot. So that's that. And I have that Silent Soldier that's been stripped from the paint coating and got that fallout treatment from Tuffthumbz. So if somebody wants it, $70 and a little cheaper than normally. All the prices are shipped in the States. The shipping is included. And I have two Protechs. The one I put the last, nobody wanted it. I'll drop the price a little bit. I really don't need this one. So $175. Slightly used, still great condition. It's just the coating has a little wear. Protech Spindrift. You know, this is like $260 knife, $270, $400 MSRP. So $175 if somebody's interested. Actually comes with the tech lock too. And the other Protech is my small little auto. I'm not sure if this one was called Sprint or Drift. It's that small little automatic Protech, very small knife, but pretty cool, you know, kind of like a small little utility knife or whatever, but automatic. Now these are also around $110 I think, or $100 street price. If somebody pays $80, it's yours shipped. This one is perfect condition, it's still razor sharp. I used it a little bit there, almost no scratches, nothing, almost. I mean, there are some micro scratches. It's been just strapped, sharpened a little bit, but still great shape. It's S35 VN, aluminum handles, black pocket clip. Pretty cool knife. I enjoy using it, but it was a little too small. So that's for the sale. I want to show you some stuff that I got new and some gift. Got this as a gift from Tuffthumbz, which I really appreciate. Custom Anto little Kiridashi, really cool. I was actually with him when he bought this at the knife show, at the East Coast knife show last time. And it was super cool. Small little Anso original, you know, custom little Kiridashi, which is sweet. Finally got myself an Anso. Even though it's not funk, it's still an Anso, so that's cool. I picked up this last week. I was eyeballing this for quite a while. I think it's a really cool novelty little thing. It's that Civilian Air from Mantis. It's a collaboration between Mantis Knives and Warren Thomas. It's like a small little Damascus blade, you know, in a coin. Pretty cool little package, comes with a pouch. And one thing is that this is probably the most dull knife or edge I've ever gotten. I don't know how I'll resharpen it, I will probably try. But it's more about the novelty of it. I just like how it, you know, just a cool little thing. conversation piece. It's literally like a, you know, like all the dollar, the big coin size. You have, it's not G10, they call it differently, but it actually feels just like a G10, the handle material. Pretty cool. Got this as a gift from Menovate. He made me one keychain with my logo on it, which was awesome. I didn't expect that. Really appreciate it, Nick. It's sweet, definitely sweet. I have to put some kind of paracord or some smaller cord through it, or thinner ring, the key ring, because the one that you put on it doesn't fit there really well. And it's definitely going either on my backpack or on my keys, one or another. And you've seen this one in the video, the recent video I did glance it there, talked about it a little bit. I traded that Sebenza for Hinderer, 3-inch Hinderer with Anonymous. I always wanted this. The prices are ridiculous, the secondary market, so I knew I'm gonna have a hard time getting it. And this I'll actually enjoy using a lot more than the Sebenza. The large Sebenza was a little too big for me, and plus it was like, you know, yeah, use the $800 knife same way as you would use regular knife. Kinda hard to make yourself do that. Even though I did, but it was just too big. I cannot carry such a big knife. So this 3-inch Hinderer I definitely enjoy a little more, and I gotta say I like this one a lot. One interesting thing is I had that XM80 in the regular size 3.5-inch blade, and there was also flipper, but it was different because that one, the position of the thumb stud and the whole body of it actually kind of made it pretty hard, pretty awkward to open it with the regular thumb stud flick. But this one is just, this one actually is more comfortable to open with the thumb stud than on the flipper. Since the handle is a little smaller, you kind of have to position your index finger to flip the flipper in a weird way, while on the large one it was very, very natural to do. Here it's kind of, you have to position it weird way, but the thumb stud just works perfect. I really like it. Also a nice thing about this is the titanium frame lock. Almost every single other titanium frame lock that I've handled before, when you flick it really hard, it gets stuck. No, just the way, the nature of the lock. This one doesn't. I can flick this one no matter how hard I want. It's still super, super easy to disengage the lock. He must have to some special treatment or something, which is really good. And it's still rock solid and everything, just like anything else. And this one actually has super early lockup, but it's still very, very solid. You know, I tried to push it close and everything, and it held great so far. And I didn't even cut myself like Jay Davis. Jay, I hope it, Joe, I hope it, John, I hope it heals fast, brother. It's gnarly to cut yourself like that. It sucks. It happens when you play with knives. One thing I also tried, brought some stonewashing medium finally for my little tumbler. I started playing with it last night. This is interesting, I think. This one had that blue anodizing job before on the titanium, and I just threw it as it was. Took it apart and threw it into the tumbler for a couple of hours, and that came out, I don't know if camera will do it justice, but the finish on this titanium that was heat anodized before, it was bead blasted, then anodized, and then tumbled, and it's pretty cool finish. I don't think the camera does it justice as much as in reality, because you get the little hints of that blue peeking through on certain areas, and certain areas are like nice stone wash, and it looks really cool in my opinion. And this is the LMAX still, so it was a little different on the doing like that fallout treatment what Jeff does, you know, just acid wash and then stone wash. But I'll show you on these two. These two are wicked. I guess LMAX is really good stainless steel, so that's why I didn't take the acid bath that well. But check out this one. This is my personal 3V blade, and the acid treatment and the stone wash afterwards on this one is just crazy. I really like it. I handled a couple knives that Jeff did with this finish on the blade, and I really like it. So I said I gotta try it on my knives, and absolutely love it. It's gonna provide actually pretty decent rust resistance on these tool steels, as long as I can actually do this on the knife. You know, it has to be a reasonable sized knife. I cannot do it on the large knives. On the small knives I can do it like this, and it's pretty sweet. I think a lot of you will agree that it does look cool. That aged look with a little tumbled finish, and it's kind of like a, I would call it like a better version of patina, because patina is really just the surface. This is a little deeper than patina, at least I think. I think a lot of people will. There are people that know more about the chemistry in it than I do, but it does look pretty cool, and I like it. on the 3V, it was gorgeous. And so same exact, if not even better finish came out on the S35VN that I had on my that custom frame like I did a while back. And again, just beautiful, beautiful dark, really dark finish with some, you know, that stone wash kind of scratches, kind of randomish, looking like pretty deep scratch, not deep but wide scratches. But I like it. It gives it like really rough look, and I think it looks cool. Really, really cool. It looks a little lighter on the camera. In reality, it's actually nice and deep dark color, and I think it looks really wicked compared to what this blade looked before, when with just my finish it wasn't even great. I think now it actually looks like really cool custom knife. And I worked with it a little bit, actually fixed it up. It was really bad before I had blade play. It got a little better. I did some work on it. I cleaned the flats on it a little more, stuff like that. It's still not perfect, but it works. It locks up really solid. And I might go back to this and spend some more work on it too, just so I have like really good looking and good working knife. Before it was just working so. Now it looks decent, and I want to get it also working really well, like really well. It's stiff. It's a little too stiff. I have a feeling that that's the D10 ball and the lock bar, the way they are done. But a lot of you didn't see this one probably. A lot of new people on the channel, so it's not something that I'm gonna do. It was just one piece that I got handle scars from a friend, pre-cut with the lock bar was pre-cut. And also one thing, I stone wash this titanium on the other friction folder that I have. Titanium is kind of hard to do. I don't know even if we're gonna be able to see the finish. Oh, there you can see it a little bit. It's kind of tricky, the titanium. I think you would have to leave it there for a long time and have like a really big tumbler to achieve such a nice look, you know, like Hinder does. Like that is beautiful. The stone wash on Hinders is just out of this world. And I think to achieve that you need some, like, you know, secrets, couple secrets probably. It's not just done just like we do it on those little tumblers. I'm pretty sure they have some special ways and special medias how they do it. But it's just, I love that finish on the Hinder is really beautiful. No wonder they're so sought after. But I definitely wouldn't pay what the aftermarket price on these are. It's way too much. His regular MSRP price is fair, you know. It is a $400 knife if you compare it to a lot of other good custom or semi-custom mid-tech knives. It's definitely worth the money, but it's not. I don't think it's worth what people are paying for it on the secondary market. But his price is absolutely reasonable, I think, for what you're getting, what name, what quality, especially the quality. That knife is rock solid build, and it's not overbuilt. It's still a knife that you can use for anything. That's the beauty of it. That's what I really like about it. That it is a rock solid build knife, but it's not stupid overbuilt that you cannot use for anything, you know, just to, you know, show off to friends, like, oh, look how huge this knife is, or look how ridiculous thick it is. It's just, you know what I mean. I think you get the point where I'm going. Nice and smooth, just good knife. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. You know how to contact me for the customs, my email and everything. It's always updated in the description, and etc. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.